Okay. Here's the engine room. We gotta turn on the power to the ship.
Okay. This is officially the scariest place on the ship.
Well, it's just the engine room. Since there's no fuel left in any of the cells, I doubt you'd find anything interesting here.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Experiment chamber, okay. We gotta turn on both sides. Nice.
Whoa. What is this place?
I have no idea, Aaron. It kind of looks like some sort of pseudo-science lab or something.
NX7, I'm not him? No. Nice time. Actually, no, that's just correlating with real life time. Hey, little guy. Little flower dude. You can join me. So we have a few things to interact with in here. What is this note? Profile report. Ito Hamada.
Ito Hamada?
What is this? Subject found in stable condition after successful WBE transfer. And stable and holding. Subject reported feeling disoriented due to a lack of external physical stimulants. All scans indicate the patient retained all past memories, showing new abilities such as being able to instantly and accurately allocate any part of his memory in an instance. The patient, however, seems to need more time to acclimate to his new state. Something's going on here. No further information to report at this moment, or at this point. Full-time monitoring of the patient is recommended until more information can be obtained, processed, and analyzed before further evaluations can be made. So, did they put somebody into the computer? Or did they put the computer into the person? What's going on here? Hold on. I've got my data pad for this. 2536. 2536.
Looks
This
as
is
if
Chief
someone has been
Engineer
doing some
Ito
kind of
Hamada.
experiment on the ship.
I wonder what it was. Maybe it had something to do with the ship's disappearance.
I don't know. But whatever it was, it seems to involve one of the old pioneers.
Nice interrupting. I was trying to listen to the audio log. Thankfully, there's a stop button.
This is Chief Engineer Ito Hamada. I've been sitting here for the last 30 minutes trying to think what I should say. Should I make an official report about the accident that happened just now? I mean, does it really matter? All I can think of is how I ended up in this place. Thinking about my past. The world seems like this magical place of wonders. And then you grow older and the magic starts to fade. I hoped that by going out there and exploring the great unknown, I could find some of that magic again. To bring some of it back home. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that there's only magic out there if you want it to be.
Okay.
But the magic is gone now.
Oh.
At least for me. The wonder is lost, and now, here I am. Sitting in Med Bay, only 2 days away from home, and I have so much to tell, so much to share, but I can't. I'm sorry I let you all down.
Fuck happened here? Huh. Also, that sucks, buddy. If you're exploring space and, like, you're able to do it at a pretty fast, like, pace and explore from system to system without it taking, like, decades to hundreds of years, and you lose the magic from that, yeah, you're having problems. You gotta go talk to someone, because I'd be like, oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, you know, after like maybe the 5th solar system, maybe the luster, maybe I'd lose a little bit of like interest in it, but I'd find space pretty magical. That's just me, as a poor human stranded on Earth. Hi, Miranda. I thought you might find this interesting. I've been going through the project data files and found this audio log. I wonder why this has been left out of the original psychological evaluation. Did someone overlook it? The original 1D0 project has been doing fine for the past few decades, but personally it leaves me wondering if this could lead to future repercussions. Especially now that we're pretty much experimenting with a copy of the original program. We need to be really cautious about this. We'll discuss this later. For now, just have a listen. Okay. So, here's what I think. The 1D0 project is an attempt to put a human brain into a computer system, or to bring a human consciousness into a computer system. And that's what they're experimenting on. And so, clearly, if that's the case, it would be of this guy named Ito Hamada. And he has some issues. Maybe he's depressed, maybe he's anxious about things, I don't know. But it could lead to his consciousness reaching out in that computer system rather than staying within the parameters that they're trying to set or whatever. I have no idea. Like, it could be, because it's one thing to try and make somebody like live forever via being a consciousness inside of the computer system. Who knows what that would be like. But it'd be another thing entirely to try to use the basis of someone's consciousness as the computer system itself. That is to say, to take their consciousness and basically use like a map of the human mind to make a computer run through it, which would be kind of fucked up if you then stripped away all like the other memories. But they want them to have memories, so I'm not fully sure what's going on here. I guess we'll have to head up to the bridge and have a conversation with Project 1D0. Which I just realized spells Ito. I see what you did there, with the 1 being like an I and the 0 obviously being like an O. Gotcha. Hello?
John, come in. I'm on the bridge.
Those look like they were going to talk to me.
Great. The flight data should be on one of these terminals.
I'll take a look around.
Okay, we've got at least 3 terminals to interact with here, so let's get investigating.
John, it's here. It's all here. This ship definitely belongs to the Stardrop. I still can't believe we found its location.
The Stardrop? Man, that's unreal. Holy cow. This calls for a celebration. Once you get back to the ship, I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Oh!
John, the bridge door closed.
I know.
Oh!
John?
I know.
Can you hear me?
Hello!
Voice.
Please respond. I don't have much time.
That voice.
I know.
What's going
Can
on?
you hear me?
I don't know.
John, trace the signal.
What?
Trace the signal, now!
Please respond. I don't have much time.
This is Aaron Vance. I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Ito Hamada.
That's impossible.
I'm sorry. Why is that impossible?
Because Ito Hamada passed away over 90 years ago. You can't be him.
I don't know what. I need your help, please. I can't explain right now. I don't have the time. I'm sorry. All I ask is for you to help me. From one explorer to another. I'm sending the coordinates of my location. You're my only hope, Aaron Vance.
John, this can't be real.
I cannot explain what just happened. I traced the signal and it matches the coordinates I received. I also recorded the broadcast and downloaded whatever I could from the database. I'm gonna head back and analyze the data back home now, okay?
Sure.
Home. I want to go home for now.
Just head back to the airlock. We leave the moment you're back on board.
Okay. Well, there's Ito. I figured he was gonna come in at some point. There you go. One thing that is weird is we just got really hyped up about the Stardrop. I'm actually gonna quit out and reload because we saved before we came in. I want to see if there was other stuff I could have gotten in that room. Ah, damn it. Fine. We got really super excited about the Stardrop's existence without having any like lead up to her even knowing what Stardrop is. And it seemed, and it feels like one of those things where it's like, if I'd investigated one of the other terminals that didn't have the coordinates, then we would have been like, whoa, the Stardrop? Isn't that one of those ships from like 100 years ago? You know, that kind of thing. That could have been important. Hi, Anthony. The press code for my computer terminal on the bridge is the year this game got released. Hope that helps. That's... Alright, it's 2019. But that's also a weird one. Jill, I just confirmed with Captain Archer that we're forced to cancel the service mission or to head back immediately to the SD-00. I need your help to inform the bridge crew and plan a new route from our current location. Please keep me informed of the situation from your end. Okay. Well, let's skedaddle and hope that bad things don't happen as we try to leave. I just want to go. I just want to get back to the ship. We can leave the SD-01 behind. Yeah, information needed. What is the Star Dock? Who is Ito Humada? Are the pioneers just like a bunch of like...
Aaron, you okay?
Hey?
I know what you're thinking. How in God's name is Ito Hamada hailing us from the Stardrop? Just head back to the ship. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Yeah, don't worry. I was ready on it. This is the right area, right? Yep, airlock. It was kind of confusing because he was like, oh, there's 4 decks. And I associated them with like just one area. So I was like, oh yeah, the entire deck is the crew quarters, or the entire deck is the maintenance room. No, it's there's some variation. So this place is quite a bit sizable, much bigger than we were being let on. Things just aren't as connected as they should be, which is weird. But oh well, whatever. We don't have full access to the ship or whatever. Okay. So we have somebody who's supposed to be dead in a ship that's over 100 years old. Something interesting's happening here. Actually, yeah, damn, that ship was huge in comparison to ours. That seems like a populated planet. What are we doing here? I see lights from civilization. Maybe we're just returning home. Oh yeah, we I think we're just straight up on the planet. Hey, little buddy. That's creepy. I would close the blinds if cars just routinely flew next to the window like that. Okay, we land on the planet where we gotta process things. So we have these data storage things. But no way to play them? That's bizarre. Aaron Vance, in recognition of your outstanding efforts in salvage and rescue operations. June 22, 24. Above and Beyond, award to Aaron Vance, in recognition of outstanding demonstration of expertise and courage by your actions on April 31st, 2223. Your swift recovery of the vessel, the Nova Star, has resulted in the full recovery of the entire crew, saving their lives. Wow, that's so nice. Okay, we got some backstory going on there. Temperature, 27.3 Celsius. Don't know what that means. I'm just too outdated. What the heck? Oh my god. Go for it, little kitty. Enjoy. These creepy ass androids. What do we got here? Aaron, I've compiled some background information for you regarding the Stardrop. I'll be blunt. There's simply not much information about it. The Stardrop was mentioned in the media at the time, estimated as the most expensive and most technologically advanced starship created. The company behind it was none other than Vectra Industries. However, they were merely contracted by an unknown NGO. It seems the reason for this was to protect the identities of the crew as well as the people surrounding the project. Most of the program has been disclosed beforehand to the authorities in order to get a legal clearance, but I was unable to find any further details. The Stardrop's main destination, however, was kept secret. I'm not sure how they managed to get the clearance, but my only guess is that they must have had ties to some of the top-ranking government officials. Now here's the kicker. The Stardrop's official launch was exactly 1 day before the Columbiade's accident occurred. Yes, that's exactly the same ship Ito Hamada was on. I have no idea what this means, but that's one hell of a detail regarding our recent experience on board the SD-01. I can't really speculate more beyond this, but I had to share it with you. Anyway, I also found a few images of the Stardrop's launch, and I figured I'd send them along with this briefing. Please take care, John. And this is like a fax, John. What the fuck are we doing with this? You could just send me this information on a data pad, you know? So is this the Stardrop? It's hard to get a full view of it, but we'll see it soon in space anyways. Is this us? I just saved on the terminal to my right, trying to like get a closer look at the picture. So here we go. Ito Hamada. Born August 12th, 2107. Died at age 31 in January 17th. Jesus Lord. Profession astronaut. Pioneer. Is that my phone? Oh, jeez. Hey, John. How do I answer?
Hey, Aaron. Sorry to bother you so soon, but I've been unusually quiet this entire trip back home. Are you okay? I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
Well, I'm filling out the report, but we need to discuss the whole Ito Hamada radio transmission. I mean, if I put that in my report, all hell will break loose and the authorities will probably take over. On the other hand, if I don't mention it...
I know. We can go ourselves.
It's the Stardrop. It's not some random ship we're talking about. I don't need to remind you what this would do to our reputation if we actually find it.
I know, but what is Ito Hamada's connection to the Stardrop? I mean, it's insane. Here we have this elusive science vessel that went missing 50 years ago and presumably with its crew long gone, and we receive an actual transmission from it at the exact same time that I'm on the bridge of its dropship, and by none other than Ito Hamada? Ito Hamada, the last pioneer of his generation, who supposedly passed away over 90 years ago. John, I'm sorry, I can't wrap my head around this.
I know, that's why I'm calling you now. Are we...
Yes. Yes, we are. I don't care. We found it, and I need to know what's going on. We're going.
I knew you'd say that. We'll need to act fast, though. The SRO committee will want to inspect the ship as soon as we arrive. They're gonna find out about the Stardrop eventually.
I know. This'll be an off-the-records mission.
Finish up whatever you're doing, and we'll head out once you're back on board. I'll wrap up the report and send it in just before we leave. That should buy us enough time to explore the Stardrop.
Sounds like a plan. I'll meet up with you in a bit. And, John, thanks for looking out.
No worries.
Okay, all right. We're gonna check out the Stardrop. I didn't even know that it was even an option that we weren't gonna do it. Of course we're gonna go check out the mystery. We're in it, man. All right. Let's find out a little bit more about Ito. Ito Hamada was one of the last generation of pioneers before the industrial space boom. He explored vast regions of the galaxy, serving on board the Columbiad. Regarded by many historians as a hero and a true pioneer for his actions while serving on board his ship, tragedy struck the crew of the Columbiad while just 2 days before the ship was supposed to arrive back on Earth. One of the ship's main engines malfunctioned, rupturing one of its cooling tanks, which resulted in a meltdown and a large explosion that created multiple holes in the ship's hull. Hamada found himself inside the medbay at the time of the accident and was able to seal the area off. 3 days passed before a rescue team arrived. None of its crew survived the accident, and Hamadi's body was never officially recovered, and only a handful of his personnel notes were found and preserved. He was amongst one of the last remaining pioneers. Soon after the accident, the space industry started to grow into a viable market once the initial colonies were set up and the interplanetary training was introduced, and a new interstellar economic was created. Economic? You mean like interstellar economy? That? Okay, so there's some shady things going on. Possibly they straight up sabotaged that ship to grab Ito Hamada's brain for their experiment. Oh boy. Because one of his logs was saying that he was going to be back on Earth in a couple of days. So that means they had to have retrieved it from there. And how did they do so? Before or after the accident?
Aaron? We're almost there.
That's an intimidating backdrop. Just looks like a blood red moon.
The Stardrop.
Well, why are you fading out? Give me a cool shot, come on. What? Why does he keep doing that? I want to like grasp the full scale of this ship. There we go. That's a big boy. That's a big ship.
This is it. Hope you're ready.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh boy, we got zero gravity going on.
Aaron, you'll have to use your suit's zero-G propulsion system to get on board. There's too much debris out there for me to safely dock the MCCV.
Roger that.
Alright. I can manage zero gravity. I can grasp it. Flying around in a 3D space. Just gotta treat myself like an airplane. Or a spaceship. I doubt I can actually veer off too far to the left or right.
I've dropped you off in front of the main airlock. It's just a few hundred yards away, but you shouldn't have any issues getting there.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Hold on, I'm boosting at 7 miles per hour. Maybe it's meters per hour. Oh, that'd be really fucking slow. Holy shit.
Man, just look at this. I can't believe we're actually here.
Well, she looks awesome, but she's a mess. I'm still running preliminary scans, but much like the SD-01, it seems the ship's running on backup power. However, the overall power output is not consistent. Some decks have much higher output than others. I am also not able to detect any life signs. I am detecting movement, though. I suspect some of the maintenance androids are still in operation.
Yay.
Now, this is certainly a different situation than the SD-01. I advise you take extra precautions and stay alert out there.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. John, look at this. The ship actually has a working force field.
Wow. I did not expect that. I'll scan the immediate vicinity that you're in.
Can I go through the force field? Nope.
There should be 2 control panels located on both sides of the entrance. If I'm not mistaken, all you need to do is match the frequency of both of the panels. This should power down the force field.
Right. I'll go take a look.
Okay, alright. So I just set the starting frequency and then I have to match it with the other one. Oh.
And there we go.
Copy that, Aaron.
What? I just accidentally
So,
solved it.
no life signs, huh? How does that relate to Ito Hamada supposedly being on board then?
He's a computer!
Well, it seems some of the areas are shielded off from being scanned at all. This normally applies to military ships only, not to mention how old the Stardrop is. That kind of tech was fairly new back then, and certainly not as sophisticated.
Yet, here we are.
Indeed, but yeah, it may be why I can't detect him.
He's not detectable as a life sign because he doesn't have a life sign. He's truly been dead for a long time. Come on, if you're referencing stuff from the 21st century, surely you've also gotta, like, have a basic
I'm
grasp
inside
of
the airlock,
potential
but it seems
stories.
the artificial gravity generator is offline. I mean, there's supposed to be gravity in here, right?
Well, that's right, but as I mentioned before, that ship's a mess right now. There's power fluctuating across certain areas. Stay alert, you hear me?
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna do my best.
Well, there's another force field blocking the elevator.
I think there are 2 security panels located in there somewhere. Just keep an eye and don't forget to use your object scan.
John, you're breaking up. I'll look around and see what I can find.
Seems some interference. See what I can do.
We could also stay put. 0352. Is that the code for the sides? Zero 0353. Hold on. I'll get this matched up. Zero 353. What was that? Oh, it opened up an area above us. Ah, you must be the control panel. So what we're just trying to do is we're hitting frequency lock when it gets to around the 70 target. That's it. When it gets around the target area is all we're aiming for. The way he made it sound was like, oh, we have to literally make the match on both sides. So I thought I was going to have to make it like 50 on one side, 50 on the other. I already forgot it. God. It's because I didn't vocalize it. Not that that would matter. 0352. Okay. I've got a poor memory. That's where the datapad would come in use. If I could just write down my own notes in the datapad. 0352. Oh, this one's down. So if the gravity was on, this would be incredibly inconvenient.
Hey, John. I disabled the force field. It was pretty tricky, but I'm heading up now.
Aaron, it's hard to make out what you're saying. I'm getting a little static. Are you on it back?
Nah, I'm good. I want to see what's going on in the ship. If I see danger and can escape from danger, I'll head back. I'm not gonna actually head back, but that would be the logical thing for me to do. Like if I peek my head around a corner and there's a gun turret, then we turn around, you know?
John, come in. I'm at the main lobby. What? No. No. John, come in. Do you read me? John?
Ugh, Jesus.
He's not answering. This is not good. Big ship, all alone, no communications. Okay, Aaron, keep calm. He's still out there. Yeah, he's still out there.
Definitely. But what are we doing?
This is an automated service announcement. Dear visitor, welcome aboard the Stardrop. Unfortunately, we are not able to verify your identity. You are required to register yourself at the administration's office immediately. Thank you.
Alright, fine. Go to the administration
I guess
office.
I can head over to the administration's office and take a look there.
So what do we got? We've got an elevator to the Alpha Labs, an elevator to the bridge, observation deck, a couple of data pads on this floor. Okay. Well, no security systems are like going off just yet on this floor, so that's kind of nice. What is this? Data pad? Oh.